在一个寒冷冬天中，原本全家大小回来团聚，准备共度一个欢乐的圣诞节，却在一声凄厉的尖叫声中，传来男主人死亡的噩耗，而凶手正潜伏于这8位女人之间。究竟发生了什么事呢？
Back in the 1950s, in an isolated mansion in a snowy countryside, a family is gathered for holiday season. But there will be no celebration. Their beloved patriarch has been murdered. There are 8 women, and each is a suspect. Each has a motive.
现在就让我们回到案发当天的豪宅里，一同揭开这计划已久的预谋。
Without taking much of your time, let's start the show.
Granny! Granny! Susan, my granddaughter. You were sleeping. Are you tired?
No, just resting.
I'm so happy to see you at Christmas.
So am I, darling.
How are your legs?
Well, it depends. Being old is horrible, you know. My pain is not the worst thing. The worst thing is that I have to depend on others, just being a nuisance.
Don't say that. You know we love you. As a family, we should care for each other.
Oh, my dear Susan!
Chanel!
You're back!
My fat Chanel!
As fat as ever.
The weather is awful.
How nice to see Susan again.
Isn't she looking nice, Mom?
A perfect young lady ready for marriage.
I think so too.
Hope so.
Your father will be happy to see you. Does Marshall know you're here already?
No, he didn't want anyone to wake him.
What? Is Daddy still sleeping?
He has been working in his room all night.
I'm so happy to be home. My wonderful home.
Oh, your wonderful home. All that snow makes me think we're off in Siberia. It's terribly annoying. Luckily, we have a telephone and a car.
Well then, I go prepare some dessert.
Oh, meet our new chambermaid, Louise.
Hello, Louise.
Had a nice journey?
Yes. Thank you. Except for that heavy snow.
Shall I wake sir?
No, not for now.
How about I wake Daddy up?
No, better leave him. He didn't want anyone to wake him.
Madam, is there anything I can do to help?
No, thank you, Louise.
Mom, where's that girl from?
From around here, I guess. She's a gift. I'm very lucky to have this remarkable girl, and she's willing to stay here for the entire winter. We are really lucky.
And Augustine! You look tired. How are you?
Same as ever. This tachycardia is killing me.
You mean tachycardia, right, Aunt?
Oh yeah, it's freezing with all this snow. Why are you here? You were kicked out of school?
No, I came home for Christmas. And I always get good grades.
Oh yeah, your mom showed us. But grades can be forged.
That wasn't nice. Why did you say that, Augustine?
What? Can I ask my niece if she's doing her best?
Of course you can. Everything is going fine.
At least someone is happy.
Are you talking about me?
No, I'm merely saying my daughter is happy.
Is that what you mean?
Girls, stop it. Augustine, you are exaggerating. We have nothing to complain. Because of your sister, we can live here. Yes, this place is not as fine as our own home, but
No, it's not. It's because of your father, Susan. He respected your old and sick grandmother and a woman of virtue. Just like me. It's all because of Marshall.
Thanks to both of them, of course.
Don't be so bitter. You know we love you. And you are not being nice. Family members should support each other regardless of all their imperfections.
Coffee, sir.
Oh, warm brioches! Why do I always get toast?
Everyone gets it, Miss Augustine. Those brushes are my welcome present for Susan.
I bet they taste good.
Take one.
Thanks. I love them. I got some chocolate in my room. They taste even better together.
We must tolerate her. Augustine is like a child. It's nice of her childishness to anger her mother.
You call that moods? I call it rudeness, but Marshall tolerates her.
Daddy is so admirable, and tolerance is a rare virtue.
Very true. And he's always in a good mood. Even business now is not going so well.
Oh, really?
Mom, you seem to know more about his worries than me. I stay out of his business, and I like to keep it that way. I have my problems, and he has his.
You know, Gabby, a while ago I asked him about selling some shares of mine, and he said,
You sold your shares?
No, he advised me to wait.
Yes, keep them. You never know.
Guess who? Catherine! My little Catherine!
Watch out for my legs.
Sorry, Granny.
She's so full of energy.
You'd rather have her become as weary as her Aunt Augustine?
You got a present for me?
English chocolates.
How original.
What? Don't 16-year-old kids love those?
I'm almost 17.
But to me, you'll always be my little sister. You look good.
So do you. You seem to have gained some weight.
Really? Maybe from eating too many muffins.
Where is Daddy?
He's still sleeping.
He's so lazy. Shall we teach him a lesson?
A little respect, please. He's your father.
I do respect him in my own way. And I admire him, even if he's a bit old-fashioned. When I was a little girl, you told me that it is the best policy. But in the course of my existence, that isn't always how true. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, you're out of bed. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, you're out of bed. She used to say people say me unclean. She always tells me for who need a hand. But I lent her a card to my cousin, and we are sure you call in the end. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, you're out of bed. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, you're out of bed. Now what you have to do is go back to school and learn all kinds of things. Let's just up a little bit. You also told me for several times that working hard will make you luckier. I'm working hard at night, day and night, and I'm feeling tired. Language. You also out there. You also out there. You used to say he's not your little right. You should watch out, he will hurt you someday. You try to keep me so far away from you, but you don't get it right now. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, you out of there. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, you out of there. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Are you finished with that racket?
Oh, here comes the beauty.
You, I'm furious with you.
What now, Augustine?
You had your lights on all night. I didn't even sleep. You must have been reading those despicable books again.
What despicable books?
Auntie thinks detective, spy, and adventure novels are despicable.
You're just too young for those.
Reading is harmless, but going to bathroom 5 times at night woke us all.
So what? That was me.
Were you feeling sick, darling?
Thanks to little Miss Perfect, I didn't sleep. I went to get a drink. I was thirsty. Sorry.
doesn't answer.
You can go in then, Louis.
Yes, madam.
How can he sleep with all the noise you made?
She's so clumsy. Where's she being trained?
Madam,
What's wrong?
sir,
What happened?
sir, it's terrible.
What's wrong with him?
He's lying dead on his bed with a knife stuck in his back.
You are mad. What are you talking about?
He's dead. Blood is everywhere. It's horrible.
Oh, my baby sweetheart.
What a great mother, letting her child see.
Chanel, take care of her for a moment.
Mom, are you sure?
Yes, I have to go. I have to see for myself. The door's locked. Catherine, did you lock it?
I've got a key. I'm going to give it to the police. No one can go in before the police get here.
She's right. It's always in the newspaper. Fingerprints.
But my poor Marshall.
Here, go ahead.
Wait, do you think you can handle it?
Yes, we must see.
Careful! Maybe the killer is still in that room.
She's right. Close the door, quick.
Susan!
Mama!
Poor Marshall. His business was going down. Then he killed himself.
No, the knife was in his back. I saw it with my own eyes.
It is a dagger with a handle of bone.
Well, sir asked for you last night to cut some fruit.
Fruit? That's weird. Isn't that your job, Louis?
We have to call the police.
Right now?
We should have called the police an hour ago.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Look, the telephone cord has been cut.
But by whom?
By someone.
That is portrait. He's back. The killer had better watch out.
It's just your imagination.
What should we do now? We can call the police.
Don't worry. They will come. I'll get them there.
You just pass out. You can't go out in this condition.
Louise, my coat.
Madam, the dogs.
The dog?
They didn't bark last night.
And?
Since they are vicious, they would bark if.
If what? If the stranger entered the house?
Exactly.
But if no one came from the outside, then
Who made a phone call this morning? Who made the phone call this morning?
Me.
Explain.
This morning around 7:30. I called the butcher, but he couldn't deliver anything because of the snow.
So, at 7:30, the phone still worked. It means The killer was still here. Then he cut the cord. Mom, tell us about Daddy's business.
Well, you know how he was. A real businessman. Very intelligent, but not very talkative. He was always working on something, but he never told me that he was having troubles.
And Mr. Farnu was a big support.
Mr. Farnu?
Yeah, his new partner at the factory.
Oh, yes. Has he been here?
No. Oh, well, yes, once or twice. We never met each other. I mean, not often.
But every time Mr. Farnu came, the dog started to bark.
So it's unlikely that...
Absolutely. Very unlikely.
Mom, who will inherit Daddy's fortune?
Me. I mean, we. In this case, the factory gets sold. The money goes to the wife and the children. The wife gets half and Notary knows everything about it. Catherine, can you hand me my handkerchief, please?
Yes, Mom. We must inform Daddy's sister.
His sister?
Yes.
What is that woman?
Mom, you told me that she moved to this town. Do you know why?
Surely, to get in touch again with Marshall. After her decadent life in Paris, she thinks she could come back to his rich brother. Thank God she never set foot in our house.
Mom, are you okay?
Oh, my God. I'm tired of this drama. I need some chocolate.
All right, let's stop here.
How awful.
I come home after a year, and Daddy's dead, killed. Everything looks so different now.
Do I look older then?
No, Mama. You're still as beautiful as ever, despite the passing of time.
Maybe. But there will probably change soon after this tragedy. My sweet Marshall. We understood each other. We had so many wonderful memories together.
With separate rooms.
Marshall came home late. He often worked at night. He asked me to temporarily move to another room. Anything else?
Only temporarily?
It's none of your business.
Girls, stop it. We must get help. Gabby, take the car. Hurry.
What if the killer is still here?
Don't worry. I think the killer is gone. The killer's not that stupid.
Is there a man prowling around?
And? What a man.
What do you mean?
Maybe the killer is a woman.
Shame on you. You're accusing us.
Somebody is overreacting right now.
So you mean I'm the killer?
I didn't say that. You did.
You think I did it just because you hate me?
No. I don't care about you.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Augustine, darling, calm down.
Of course. Take sides with Gabby. She's rich now. She can kick us out. But I'm not afraid. And you know what? I have a lot to tell the police.
That's slander. You can't do that.
Let her talk, darling. She despises me. No wonder. She's jealous. I'm beautiful and rich. She's ugly and poor.
Next time it will be right between your eyes.
Such a nice face, darling. Do you want some drink?
I hate drinks between meals.
If you hate them so much, why did you get up last night?
That's because I was very sick. What do you want from me? Heart problems.
Take your pills, Dad.
Fine! I will take them all, and you will get rid of me!
Augustine, baby!
Leave me alone!
Granny!
Better? It's probably a Christmas miracle.
Oh, why we did bother to buy this wheelchair? Louise! My coat. I've already asked you twice.
Yes, madam.
Mom, did Granny and Augustine get along well with Daddy?
I think so. He took good care of them. They had some fights now and then, but never serious.
Fights? About what?
Oh, small things. Your granny was hanging on to her shears, and I tried to convince her to give them back to Marshall in return for our hospitality.
Part of Granny's money belongs to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I didn't keep it. When I finally got my hands on it, I gave it to Marshall. Augustine found out and started interfering. They're being torn apart by gratitude and avarice.
What do you expect? They didn't have a rich husband like you.
That's my fault? He couldn't stand them. Actually, I had to beg Marshall to let them live here. Your father always loved youth.
Madam, your coat.
Tell me, Louise, when did you start to work here?
Why ask?
She's been with us since October.
I worked for another rich wife before. If you don't believe me, you can go check it.
That's not my job. So, are you sure the dogs were quiet?
Certainly. I couldn't sleep. I had a bad feeling. Sir wasn't looking so well when I brought him some herbal tea.
Sir asked for herbal tea,
Around midnight,
but he never drinks herbal tea.
he was working. Maybe his stomach was bothering him. He
Did
called.
you stay long?
No, I left immediately. Then, why didn't I see the serving tray in his room?
No! Leave me alone!
Gabby, I need you. Your sister wants to take all her pills.
She's just bluffing. You still believe her?
Can I go now, miss?
No. Tell me, Louise, when you were making tea, was Chanel still around?
No, she just left. She sleeps in the cabin in the park. It gives her a sense of freedom. We can do what we want after work, can't we? And playing cards is innocent.
Does Chanel play cards?
Didn't you know? Oops, then I'm sleeping out something.
Of course I knew. And how did you know?
I'm not a snitch.
We won't tell anyone.
The person is Miss Pierrette, your father's sister.
Oh. How did you know?
Your grandmother saw them. She told me when she was drunk.
So
She-
Granny is drinking again? What's Aunt Pierre like?
She was a stripper, they say. But Chanel says she's a talented artist, pure as an angel. And I admire her. She does know how to take advantage of her feminine charms. Can't blame her.
But how does she get to Chanel?
She hitchhikes her way to the freeway, and she street walks. She's always been very good at that.
Where is Miss Augustine?
In her room.
Louise, prepare some tea for her.
Now, hurry, Louise.
Yes, miss. did you leave last night?
Around midnight.
Did you go for a walk?
Are you kidding? In this weather?
Did you have any visitors?
Visitors? I haven't had any visitors in the last 10 years.
Are you sure?
That's enough. I've air in your pants. Go get dressed nicely now.
Okay, I'm going, but I think you're hiding something.
Your sister didn't have any manners. She's not like you.
We are rather different. And she's still so young.
If only your mom were stricter.
Tell me, Chanel, is Louise good at her work?
Let me tell you something.
She's a little slut.
That tried to seduce the man of the house. About the others.
The others?
I'm leaving.
I want to tell you a secret. You are the only one I can trust.
Yes, Granny.
Your father didn't have any more money.
Go on.
Out of gratitude for his hospitality, I wanted to give him the shares your grandfather left me, but he refused then. He said, "Keep your money. I'm going bankrupt anyway." So I kept my shares. They were stolen 2 days ago.
Stolen?
Something was put in my drink. A little glass after dinner helps by the pen. I kept my shares in my room, and they were gone. The thief knew where I was hiding them.
Under the pillow?
How do you know?
Granny, everyone knows.
Everyone? What a bunch of ghouls! Stop a thief! Murder! Stop a thief! Murder!
Good heavens! What's the matter? Why are you shouting like that?
Somebody stole her shares.
Her shares. She's lying. She sold them. And mine too. I want my share. Now.
I swear they have been stolen.
But you never leave your room.
That's not true. I hear her floor cracking all night.
Don't you ever sleep?
Never. I listen all night long. If the girls weren't here, I will tell you what I heard.
Oh, my poor Augustine.
I know, Gabby. You stole them and gave them to who knows who. Give them back. Give the letters back to me.
Madam, don't get carried away like that.
You stay out of this.
You dare to spit at Madam?
She deserves it. I spit on her lies.
I'll get you for this.
Stop it! You are acting like a bunch of children. Daddy's dead!
You're right, Susan. This is enough. Everyone stays here. I'll go drive the car.
Madam, your bag, your keys.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Aunt Augustine.
At the end of a line is the sound of your voice and the words that I can't, that I never shall say. Those words that people fear when they don't make them deaf, that have been too often in books, songs, and movies. Words I like to tell you, and words I like to leave. Words I never shall say. I want to, I just can't. I'm so lonesome. I could die, and I know where you are. I'm coming. Wait for me. I know you. You know me. Will you spare me some time? 'Cause I will give you all mine. I like to come to you, but I always stay. I never come to you. I want to. I just can't. I ought to speak to you. I ought to be with you. Or at least, try to sleep. I'm afraid you'll be deaf. I'm afraid you'll escape. Afraid I'm too forward, that I never shall say that I've fallen for you. But if you think you could love me tomorrow, don't be afraid of memories and sorrow. We'll free the past where we can live tomorrow. Come and rescue me. If you think you could love me tomorrow, don't be afraid. If the path looks narrow between the past and the life tomorrow, come and rescue me. If you're fed up with your life and find a way, when every day is just another yesterday, think of me, think of me. But if you think you could love me tomorrow, don't wait a day, don't waste the time you can know. Where your life leave from here tomorrow, come and rescue me. If you think you could love me tomorrow, run, take my hand, and where you go I'll follow. I need a sign so I can let my love show. Come and rescue me. If you're fed up with your life and find a way, when every day is just another yesterday, think of me, think of me. But if you think I hate you, but I love you. Nobody understands my love. They think it's hatred.
Good wine also turns into vinegar sometimes.
Don't be so mean to your aunt.
She's spoiled by Gabby, reading all night so I can't sleep. But I'll tell Gabby and educate her.
Why?
It's none of your business. I won't tell you that she was constantly begging Marshall for more money, and she wasted it on God knows who. But it's none of my business. You won't hear more from me.
Bad news, ladies. The car won't start. The engine has been tampered with.
And who did that?
What do you mean?
Madam, I was only asking.
Then I'll have to tell the police that you often go out at night, which everyone knows.
I'll tell the police you often go out at night, which no one knows.
There are laws against perjury.
And there are inheritance laws.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. Who has a motive?
You've lost me with your words.
I know. The air did it. That's in all the detective novels.
You go study geography.
And now you start to care about her studies.
You want me to slap you too?
That's enough. There's only one solution. We have to walk to call the police.
You're right. I'm going with you. This isolation is unbearable.
Look! There's someone in the garden.
The killer is back.
I don't feel so good.
Shut up.
I am sorry, ladies. I know I'm not welcome here. I will never visit my brother uninvited, especially in this weather. But this morning, someone called me and said that my brother was murdered. Then the phone was hung up. I called here, but the line was dead. It's still bad, but I got scared. The baker dropped me off. Why are you staring at me like that? It's a joke, right? Answer me! Why is this door locked?
How do you know it's a store? You've never been here.
Marshall, let me in! Marshall, it's me, Pierrette! What's going on?
Don't yell like that. Marshall is dead.
Dead? I don't believe it.
Murdered. A knife in his back. We must ask you a few questions.
Leave me alone, please.
Who called you this morning?
I don't know.
A man?
No. It was a woman.
I don't believe you.
Why would I make this up?
As an excuse to come here, even though you've already been here before.
Never.
Then how do you know this room?
And why didn't the dogs bark?
How should I know? Why is the door locked?
So no one can touch anything.
I want to see Marshall. Give me the key.
So you can destroy the evidence?
Give me the key or I'll kick down the door.
It's on a table.
The key doesn't fit.
What?
See for yourself.
How could it be? It's not the key.
Someone is working against us.
I begged you, stop accusing each other. My nerves are killing me.
We have no other choice. The key was here. Any one of us could have switched it. Even Pierre, when she went up the stairs.
I am a free girl, confusing day and night. Love is a game I like to play. And maybe one day I would like to be till she stop playing and share everything. Why should I ever be free when we live with love? Why should I ever be free when we live with love? I have casual pleasures, something special now and then. When push comes to shove, you got to pay. And you were such a fool, you told me to wait. And all the future, you will be mine. Why should I ever be free when we live with our love? Why should I ever be free when we live without love?
Now that you are done, when was last time you saw my husband?
You know we weren't that close.
Tell me, you never met him recently.
I ran into him a few times in the city. He missed me very much. The fact that you didn't allow me to come here made him suffer.
Well, you're here now.
Yes, the telephone call brought us together. But my brother was dead. And I've decided to suspect all of you.
Where are our manners? We haven't introduced ourselves. I'm Marshall's mother-in-law. This is my younger daughter, Augustine. My son-in-law, your brother, allowed us to stay here.
So, you're Augustine. What a surprise. We are members of the same reading club.
You belong to a reading club? I thought you hated reading.
Did I say something wrong?
Not at all, not at all. I might be a member of a reading club, but I've never borrowed any books.
Oh, really? But last week you were reading love story, don't you?
You must have made a mistake.
Maybe. But last week you were reading Gondola of Love, weren't you?
Gondola of Love? I don't think so.
I read it right after you, by coincidence. And I was happily surprised. Within the pages, I found something belongs to you.
Give it back then.
What did you find in that book?
A letter to my brother. A draft.
To Marshall? But you saw him every day.
This woman is making things up.
Unfortunately, I keep everything in an old habit. Dear Marshall, don't hold anything against me for shouting at my mother about the presents in your share. I had to claim my share so she wouldn't suspect anything about my feelings for you. I'd love you to have them. I would do anything to get you out of trouble. But don't mock me with Gabby together again.
Loser. I mean, he had women everywhere. He must have given my shares to this mistress. She had the same arrogant smile, just like her brother. I'll get you for this.
Is that a threat? A motive for murder? Then the threat is too much for a single person.
I couldn't have killed Marshall. I was in my room all night.
But you went to bathroom 5 times. So you had more chances than any one of us.
Bathroom? Which bathroom?
Augustine, calm down.
Don't touch me.
Bravo, Aunt Pierrette. Focusing all attention on Augustine. Well done. But I have to ask you a few questions.
I'm listening.
So, are you sure you've never been here?
Yes.
You are lying, and I can prove it.
I swear, I haven't told them anything. Pirouette.
What's this?
Yes, Mama. They know each other and keep in touch regularly. And they both like to play cards.
Play cards? What's this about Chanel?
I would tell you what it's all about. Sometimes Pierrette comes to my room and stays the whole night.
Oh my God!
I admit, I came to talk to my brother once.
Couldn't Chanel pass a message?
I bet she came for money.
I never asked for money.
He spent it on himself then.
He knew I was having difficulties. He helped me a few times.
I can't believe this.
Mommy, Daddy could do as he pleased.
So what? I can't react, can I? It was my money. It belonged to me.
Your greed will kill you sooner or later.
Did you hear that? How dare she? This woman is terribly evil.
To be perfectly clear, we must know exactly what everyone had been doing last night. Mother, where were you?
I already told you, in my room.
Did you leave your room?
No. Oh, well, yes, once. To see how Catherine was. I thought I heard her floor cracking, but she was reading. So I went back to bed.
Catherine, did you get up?
I went to the bathroom. That's what Mommy heard. I didn't see anything.
Did you hear anything?
I was too absorbed in my book. I didn't pay any attention. Aunt Beauty asked me, if I wanted to turn the lights off?
You call me all sorts of names. Stupid kid.
Susan, I forgot something. I heard a strange sound. I looked through Augustine's keyhole, and I saw her standing in front of the mirror, holding something shiny. I didn't think about it at first, but now I'm sure she was sharpening a knife.
You nutcase. That was my comb. I was cleaning it.
At 3 a.m.
So what? Comb never sleep. I can go get it.
No, Augustine, we believe you. And you went to the bathroom 5 times? Did you see anyone?
No one.
But you said you heard Mother get out of bed.
That's right.
Mom, seeing as you can walk again, did you get up?
No. Wait, yes, around 1 a.m. I went to the living room to get my knitting, and I heard a scream in Marshall's room. I couldn't recognize the voice. I thought it was you, Gabby.
You heard someone scream and you immediately thought it was me. Thanks.
So, Louise, did you know anything about this?
No. When I brought him tea, he was all alone.
Did you see anyone?
Yes. Miss Augustine.
I thought you said you didn't see anyone.
I forgot. I went to get a drink.
But you were sneaking around Marshall's room. What were you doing?
You could have known if you had slept together.
How dare you? I can't believe I'm being judged by my own child.
That's why I never had any.
It's because a man never asked one from you.
Chanel, when did you leave?
Around midnight.
Before or after the tea? How shortly?
I don't know. 5 minutes later, I did some cleanup. Louise wanted to bring the tea herself.
Why did you want to do that yourself?
Sir asked me to. That's why.
It's all becoming clear now, young lady.
I'd rather be accused of sin than of murder.
Those two go hand in hand, but I don't have to tell you that.
What are you insinuating? And where were you last night, Pierre?
I was doing a personal visit that is none of your business. And it has nothing to do with this murder.
Are you sure you didn't see Marshall?
Yes, I'm sure.
So, you're the last one that saw my husband alive, Louise.
Is that serious? I can be accused of murder?
No doubt.
Then I'd rather tell. Sorry, Miss Pierrette.
I should know you were a blabber.
When I brought him his tea, his sister was there.
So, Pierre, you've been lying. Why were you with my husband?
I came to talk to my brother. I was sad.
Why did you talk so loud? You had a fight?
No, we even laughed.
And my mother thought it was me. Excellent witness.
So, Louise, did you follow a conversation between Pierre and my dad?
No, I left immediately. And I took the serving tray.
What did you do after that, Pierre?
We talked some more. Then I left.
I can't confirm that. I saw her through the kitchen window.
Did she say anything?
I'll tell you if you promise to leave me alone. She asked me to keep quiet, and she gave me 10,000 francs.
Which I regret, little bimbo.
What?
You sleep with everyone, don't you?
And you don't? And why did you give me the money? I heard her telling sir, give me the money or I'll kill you.
No, I said I will kill myself.
No, you said, I'll kill you.
My poor Louise. You're nothing but a maid.
And you? You are just a hooker.
But I like it. Stop it. You look mad.
I've had enough of this. I'm going to stop a car.
There's no longer any doubt. The murderer is one of us. It's one of the 7 of you.
Hey, Inspector Susan. You forgot to question someone.
Who?
Yourself.
Myself?
Yes. Now you know what we were doing last night, but we know nothing about you.
Nonsense. She arrived this morning.
No, she didn't, dear mother. I saw Susan here last night.
When?
Around 4 a.m. I opened my door and I saw you entering our father's bedroom.
I didn't kill Daddy, I swear.
Well, try to explain anyway. This is shocking news.
I took a train a day earlier. Last night, I sneaked into the house. I went up to Daddy. I had important news that I only want him to know. Without his approval, I would have never returned. He was so considerate. Poor Daddy. He said he would help me and told me to go back to the station as he planned. I obeyed, that's all.
What was so important? Tell me, dear.
I'm having a baby.
What?
Madam,
No, weren't you going for help?
the gate is locked. We can't get out. We're stuck here.